investigators.
Hi, I'm Eric McGill.
And I'm David Woolever.
And we are paranormal investigators welcoming you to join us as we put new theories to the test and attempt to explain strange phenomena. We invite you on a journey that will give you a glimpse into our haunted minds.
Hey, everybody.
Is that uncomfortable?
Can everyone hear? Are we good? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Can everybody in comment land hear us?
I'd like to use this mic instead, though.
Hey, that sounds good.
Yeah. This one's a little better.
Best after party. Thank you, patience. Tommy Gill.
Tommy.
Amber Wellman, thank you so much.
Hey.
Darren, thank you for watching. Thanks for chiming in, so you can hear us. Guys, I don't think we can explain just how proud we are of this episode. Man. Eric, what are your thoughts?
As soon as I get my speakers going a little better, I will tell you my thoughts here. I'm going to go through my headphones like you're doing.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
I had to bust out the old wired boys. It's crazy.
Let me see here.
Right. Thank you, Nancy.
Oh, now I hear you clear as a bell.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Patience, thank you so much.
Gaye?
What?
Do I sound like Marvin Gaye? Because that's what I'm going for.
Absolutely.
Good.
It was very intense. There was a lot of emotions involved with that one. I'm glad we were able to convey that well enough in the actual episode, because on the night of, man, that was a little rough.
Yeah, it's something about...
Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, thank you. Something about the end of the investigation that we kind of grazed over, but didn't really, was Dave had been taken out of the building by Adam, and I was left in there by myself. And I just remember everything that Becca had said earlier in the night about how Dave was, he was getting this communication from this woman that she was a spirit guide for another spirit that was trying to communicate with Dave. And I remember being up there and hearing this female voice. And then I hear these footsteps coming towards me. And I just remember kind of like feeling really uneasy. And you can even see, like, I put my hand up. I'm like telling someone to stop coming at me, because I'm so out of it after everything that had happened. I wasn't even thinking straight. Like, that's going to stop what's going to happen from happening, And then, I just kind of was like, I got to get out of here now. But that was a good last few moments up there by myself.
Yeah, it was so interesting to be able to watch your solo or quarantine, because there was so much happening around me that I at the time I almost forgot that you were in the building with me.
We were so far away from one another, we couldn't hear each other. We might as well have been, doing solos in the building by ourselves the whole time. I mean, it really was. We weren't anywhere near each other, so. Questions.
Let's see. Okay, Kathy. I think I showed this one. Kathy said you connected well.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you. Like I said in the comments of the video, it was definitely scary. That's not something that you actively expect on a paranormal investigation. I think we all kind of know that that's very few and far between. And with that situation, I can't I can't say that at first I think I might have been a little bit angry or upset, but looking back on it, like we have now over the last couple of months since we've been working on this, um, like I said in the interviews in the episode, there wasn't any real reason for me to be mad because obviously someone was trying to communicate with me and I wasn't fully open to it. I think I had somehow in passing the first day made a connection that I didn't realize. So that is what this spirit guide, uh, so we've come to call it. Uh, that's why we think she did what she did was to be able to get my attention so that that connection could actually come out and come about in the way that it did, which was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys remember this, but and I know Eric remembers fondly because he's the one that does all the work. But this is 2 years in the making, guys.
It was 2 years in the makings and 2 months at the end.
Yeah,
we
we
actually,
put Eric in the overdrive mode to get ready for FCICon 2.
yeah, which we're looking forward to. That's coming up. Exciting guests going to be there. A lot of people showing up that have been there before. It's always like a family reunion. Everybody gets together, has a great time. Oh, Darren Smith.
So love the episode. You guys did great editing. Well, don't say you guys. No, no, no. It was wrong way. That guy.
Yeah,
That guy over there did the editing. I just stood around with a camera and a recorder and acted as pretty as I could.
Something like at Hinsdale last weekend. Great work, Dave. At Hinsdale, man, yeah, that place is wild too, man. Wow.
Yeah. Hopefully, sometime we can get up there.
Yeah, that would be a place that a small crew could handle for sure.
Yeah,
Yes, Amber.
Those footsteps coming up on Eric. Yeah,
that's what I was talking. That's what made me, I think, like instinctively put my hand up to try to stop what was ever coming up to me. Just kind of please stop. But I never seen that actually ever work in any case ever. Because when a spirit is ready to communicate with you, I think they just do it, and there's really no stopping it. So there's like a fight or flight, and I chose the in between, which was stand there and act the fool like this with one hand out.
Take it like a man.
Yeah, I was ready to run, but I think if I'd have moved, I might have peed or something. I don't know. I was scared.
There you go.
Yes, Kathy. I think you're right. They don't. It's weird. Kathy Santori said before that female spirits are drawn to me. They probably like my femininity. I don't know, but it's I'm lucky, I guess. The female spirits are drawn to me, and it's probably because they're around me all the time, and they're like, well, we feel sorry for them. Maybe it's one of those kind of things.
I just get a mix of everything.
Yes, you do.
Kathy comes back. No. Patience. Well, hey, we'll probably be able to do that a little bit at FCICon.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good possibility. I haven't talked to Adam, or AKA Daddy, to see what job he's given me for the
we'll probably have cameras in our hands.
Well,
I'll have a camera and at least one drone.
Yes, you will.
In my hand. It'll probably be in the building. So if you happen to be on a tour in the Fairfield County Infirmary during FCICon 2 and hear the sound of bees, I may be flying a drone in the building.
Yeah, Dave, you are a fool when it comes to that thing. You are not afraid of anything.
I can't help myself. I just cannot help myself.
But yeah, that would be cool to kind of it's really hard to set up an experiment when we got so many people that we need to get through the building at an event, I think. But man, yeah, that would be awesome.
But overall, just watching us be our shenanigan-full selves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can walk around with some audio recorders
Oh,
some
back to
Pandora's.
Kathy. They appreciate you, Eric,
Oh,
which I could agree
I
with.
appreciate any spirit that talks to me. That's why we do it. Try to get their communication, and then share it with everybody. So I think that's what it's all about, actually. And I think you connected pathetically. Yeah, definitely. I'm very much so thinking about all the stuff that people went through, especially way back then, in a place like Fairfield County Infirmary. Tommy, go ahead. Tommy, I don't think so.
Eric gets those. Eric's type is turn of the century, if you didn't know.
Yeah, that's good, Tommy. We'll avert delete that.
Can't do it. I cannot do it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the
Except
Jacob's
the one
ladder.
problem with that I foresee
You want
is
to
I am a toddler at heart.
so you want to touch it with your tongue.
I see it moving.
You
and
want to touch it. Zap.
Just get lit up.
Yeah, Jacob's ladders are pretty cool. I remember seeing one of those before.
Yeah, we've used one before.
Yeah.
In RU lore, but
yep,
sadly,
and everything with it.
Sadly, it's somewhere we cannot return to.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah,
but yeah, some cool stuff going into Fairfield County. Oh, Peggy, there she's. Peggy, I talked to Peggy the other day. It was awesome.
There you go. It's really interesting to see how far the building has come and how much hard work has been done since your video. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you so much, Peggy. Peggy, thank you for literally everything.
Yes, Peggy. Thank you.
You
for all the support.
You are quite literally one of the vertebra and the backbone of the RU Media Network. So thank you.
Yes, that's amazing. Everything that she's everywhere too.
Yes,
I see Peggy. She's here. She's there. And anybody who's ever met Peggy in person, they only have good things to say about Peggy.
Peggy's the real MVP.
Yeah. She's the mom of us.
Agreed.
So you remember going into Fairfield County Infirmary when we got there and thinking we got this plan and everything.
We always have a plan.
Yes, we do. How often do our plans go quote unquote awry?
How often do they go awry? At least 92% of the time.
92%. That sounds like a number I would throw out there. That's pretty precise. Yeah, so we went in there. We're like, we're gonna do this, and then boom, we'll be done. We'll probably finish early. Let's get a steak, and that did not happen. That not even close.
No.
What everybody saw was exactly what happened.
Yep.
We had no intention of bothering Adam and Becca. We had a plan, and we had it all figured out, and then we didn't. All of a sudden, that's the way it went.
Yeah, because that was a solid, close to 48 hours worth of filming and just getting
so
everything.
much video.
It's crazy.
And I so much video to go through. I don't even know how to explain how much video there is. You just imagine 4 cameras time, however long you are there filming, running it, and sometimes more than that. Just depends on what we're trying to do. Technical difficulties, though. Going back to that, I'll tell you. I want to get a T-shirt that says something like "Technical difficulties. The struggle is real." Something like that, because honestly, it's insane. Oh, look, Tommy Gill. You guys want? Awesome, thank you, appreciate that.
So we just had quite the crazy weekend of experiences there. So
yeah, we sure did. Did you like that little clip at the end, Tommy, of me and Dave at the Octagon House?
Eric's literally like, let's do this teaser at the end. Let's make him let's make them want some more, and then we're trying to get through the teaser and just can't.
We couldn't do it. We could barely talk half the time whenever we get together.
Let's do this one, and then we'll get back to the technical difficulties.
Hmm.
Well, my crazy experience is what you would have just watched in the episode of Our Haunted Minds, when I literally had something step into me and render me unconscious.
Yeah,
Beat
Gina.
that, Eric.
Well, I'm gonna piggyback off of that actually, Dave, because Gina, when I was there and I ran down and I saw it, it probably was one of the most and craziest experiences I ever have. And it's not specifically me having a paranormal experience, but having seen Dave have that experience, it was probably the craziest. You know, if we're gonna say it and say it in those words, it was pretty. It was scary. It was crazy. It was everything. But you know, being upstairs by myself, if it's just me, and then having hearing disembodied voices and things like that, that's probably close to my craziest experiences there. But I haven't been able to spend as much time at Fairfield County Infirmary as I'd like to be honest with you. I'd like to be there. I'd kind of like to live there, but I gotta make Adam, give me a spot there.
Yeah. But I think before that, I mean, I had some experiences there. Obviously, I was around when Adam got the place. But it was never quite anything like what we experienced when we actually filmed. There was never a point when I felt comfortable in FCI before all of this. Like I would not walk around in FCI by myself previous to us filming there. After the fact, when whoever the woman was had the connection with me and the guy that was in there had a connection with me, I don't mind walking through the building anymore, which is pretty cool to me. Just it's kind of that almost the feeling of security walking through there now. But hey.
So my first time with going to Fairfield County Infirmary was with Resident Undead. It was my tryouts, and you saved me. Remember how you saved my butt and got the lights that I forgot?
Yeah,
but I remember
showing up to your first day on the job,
screwing it up. I remember the way it felt going in there. Not that I'm a psychic or sensitive, but all paranormal investigators, we could feel if a place is haunted, blah blah blah. But I walked into there and I thought, you know what? This feels familiar. The haunting type, maybe not poor home so much, but just you knew there was something there. You knew it was active. And I think our investigation and investigations before and after that have kind of shown just how haunted and active that Fairfield County Infirmary is. Honestly,
I would agree with that. Well, let's get back to those technical difficulties you were talking about before.
What's Gina saying? FCI during the day?
Oh, well, sorry. I accidentally clicked too many times.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you it's still kind of active during the day as well.
It is. I remember, and Tommy can probably attest to this. When I used to help with some of the yard work and landscaping and stuff out there, there would be points when I'd be mowing and I would get to certain sections of the grounds and I would just get instant goosebumps just out in the yard on various parts of the property.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not just confined to the main building.
Or even the nighttime.
It's a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. But it at night always creepy. Oh my gosh, yes. So there's Tommy giving you props, saying it's very active during the day. Yeah, I could see that. It's when I was upstairs doing my solo, I remember feeling that kind of like, man, it does. I'm alone. There's nobody around, but it sure don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties. So you go into a place, right? You want to do an investigation. You have everything planned out. Everything's tested. Everything's charged. Everything's working perfect. You get in there, and we all know how these things go. All of a sudden, nothing's working right. You got cameras shutting off all of a sudden. You got XLS, whatever that is, SLS cameras shutting off. And even some of the mechanical stuff that you wouldn't expect, it didn't work out for us the way that we thought it would. And I mean, I'll take that to the face. I'll say, yeah, that was me. But stuff like batteries and camera files glitching, that doesn't happen when you're out shooting a wedding or something. That is exclusive to trying to film the paranormal. All that stuff just happening like dominoes. That's paranormal stuff.
Keep talking, Eric. I have to swap out my chair.
All right. So what should I talk about then? More technical difficulties? Yeah. So Dave's gone. We could all talk about him. Just down in the comment section below or whatever. I don't know where these comments are coming from. As a matter of fact, he was posting those. So if they don't pop up here, I don't know how many people are watching. I don't know how many people are saying I'm stupid. Oh, hey, Dave. I didn't call you stupid while you were gone. I swear. Oh, he can't
You're
hear
probably
me.
extremely lucky that I didn't have headphones in.
No, I said I love you and you're great.
Okay. That's right. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good to know I won't be throwing you out the back of a U-Haul.
Yeah. So, do you control when the comments pop up and stuff?
Yes. In fact, there's another.
Oh, yeah.
Saw the fence. Yep. Saw the pictures of the fence.
Yep. I hear Adam's going to be replacing that very shortly. Well, I didn't say anything funny.
Hey, they're laughing.
I didn't say anything funny.
Somebody comment. Tell me what he did.
No.
Narc on him. Oh, no.
Only good things, man.
Oh,
only
no.
good things.
It'll come out. It's going to come out.
Dave's magical. That's what I said. Thank you, Peggy. You got my back.
Have you been talking about those technical difficulties? Because
No.
my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I just was saying, like, if you know how you would go out and film anything. It could be a wedding. It could be, geez, what all the stuff you film? Basketball games, baseball, football, everything around that you do. Do you ever experience the battery being fully charged and then all of a sudden showing 5%? Do you ever experience that you recorded a file and then it glitches halfway through and then the audio isn't in sync anymore?
Nope.
No.
It's only doing this.
Exactly. So and all of us know that go out and do the investigations that you can't rely on the tools you're holding and you're using to try to investigate with. It really is frustrating at times, especially when on top of us trying to maybe do something with our projector or whatever it is we're trying to do, we're also trying to film. So we're not just trying to go around with a digital audio recorder and investigate, and which is hard enough, believe me. But when you're trying to also film it from multiple angles and the cameras won't do what they're supposed to do or whatever, it's very frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
We
experienced that tenfold.
Yeah, Tommy, I'll tell you, when Dave and I shot the last scene of the Our Haunted Minds video you just saw, that's one of the clips that I'm talking about. For example, the audio kind of come out of sync for no reason, and then the video froze, and those cameras work perfect. that happened there. And it was outside of the building, but close enough, I guess, where we were still getting messed with. So very, very crazy stuff when you do this.
Yeah. And of course, we start out with the harnesses that we were trying.
Yeah, like I said, I got to take that to the face. I thought I had that
Yeah.
all figured out, but I can't blame that on any spirit. That was just me not doing a thorough check, I guess. But it bit us too. If we'd have known going in, hey, this idea that you have isn't going to work, then maybe we would have asked Becca and Adam to join us sooner and wouldn't have had to call them back from wherever they were at. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't remember where they had gone off to.
I know they weren't quite in Fairfield at the time,
They may have been
or
coming.
Lancaster. I think they were just outside of
Yeah,
Lancaster.
they may have been coming back from like Hocking Hills or something, down like around Logan or something. But I don't know. They were relatively close.
And it's good that we're such close friends that I can turn the camera on and call them and record it without their knowledge.
Yep.
Don't say anything incriminating. You never know when you're going to get filmed in this
Yeah.
group. So yeah, we just call them up and we're recording already. That's funny.
But does anyone else have any questions about the episode or really anything to do with our haunted minds with the two of us? Anything you want to know? In the eternal words of Adam Kimmel, now's your time. Open mic night.
Open. Yeah. That's his famous one too. Yeah.
And you say banana.
I'd like for the response to be orange once or something.
Yes. Completely throw the time space continuum into a spiral.
We might be in here by ourselves, Dave.
Oh, what other ideas do you guys have? Plenty.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're going to tell you? No.
Oh, poor Patience. I got to
Oh,
see her recently.
We've got a lot of ideas. We've got some. God, I don't know how much I can tease. My goodness.
It depends on which place we go to next, honestly.
Well, yeah, we've got some different ideas for where we're going to next, but later on in the year, none of you guys are ready for the things we'll be filming later in the fall this year.
Yeah.
I'll just say that now.
But ideas that we have, how would we talk about that without it? Okay, I'll say this, Patience. The things that we're thinking about doing have never seen tried before. And we're really excited about those ideas. And I've never seen them tried before, but Dave or I may have tried them outside of filming at some point, and we think that they could work or have worked. Is that saying a lot without saying nothing?
Perfect.
Pretty much talked into an infinite loop of circles here.
Yep. I will say some more like sensory deprivation type things will be scattered throughout this. There's a whole list of things. Eric is an evil genius over there when it comes to the experiments. So I don't think anyone would be disappointed with the future episodes with what we experiment with.
Well, Dave, you say I'm a genius about it, but you've come up with ideas as well. So
barely.
Dave.
I'm the eye candy that has a good idea once every like 3 months.
He's like, hey, let's go here. I had an idea. Yep, that's it. How did you come
Evil
up?
genius. What, I can't get my finger right. Evil genius over there. That's
Yep, that were me, Amber. Do you believe it? I want to hear what Amber. I want to know if Amber believes I came up with the idea. She thinks I'm stupid sometimes.
I say nobody's believing the meathead came up with science.
They might. You don't underestimate just how stupid Amber thinks I am. How did I come up with it?
See, he can't even read.
Yeah, I thought she was asking me if I had come up with it, and I was like, whoa. All right, so we wanted a way to use a trigger object, and we thought that a good place to do it would be with the in that children's room. And then we got to thinking, like, what would be good for children to interact with. So that's where the idea came from initially. Then we started thinking everyday household items, and then we were like, okay, well, how can we make our own trigger object? Something really cool that might get something to interact, and also maybe get us some results that we've never seen before. So then I remembered that a lemon can actually power an LED light. And then I thought, well, if the theory is true that spirits can come in and either A, drain energy, or B, kind of come in proximity of electrical flow and disrupt it, then we're going to have something. Since it's such a weak direct current flow of energy, I thought, well, maybe it'll come in there and we'll see that light dim or something. And that's kind of all it was. Just a simple, basic science fair experiment that just we applied to an investigation, and we didn't get anything definitive. Now, I did look back between all of us girls here. I did look back, and it did dim a little, but not enough to convince me that, okay, this is something that we should share. So you may see that experiment again someday. We don't
Yeah.
know.
And it's something quick and easy that most people can do on a budget.
Sure.
Like, you don't have to buy all this big, fancy, super expensive equipment to be able to go on a paranormal investigation.
Exactly.
You can literally cobble some pieces together and come up with an experiment just like this one without breaking the bank and still have a successful paranormal investigation.
Sure. Yeah, I think the whole experiment, fruit and all, was right around $11 or something.
Yep.
It won't break the bank.
Yep.
You got some wires, some LEDs, and you can even buy a kit. It'd probably be cheaper yet. And then if you like oranges and you have them around your house, you're going to be even cheaper yet. So,
Yep. And it's just like the balloons at Madison Seminary during our first episode. Just simple, inexpensive tricks that you can use just to try to get some kind of response or interaction.
yeah, that one actually, I've got that to work before, but we didn't get it to work at Madison Seminary. So I was kind of bummed out, and I would really like to try that somewhere else someday.
Let's see what else. Catch up on some comments here. Kathy's got some ideas.
Kathy, we would
Please
love to hear them.
send them to us. Put us in a group message and send them to us.
Yes.
Let's see. Perfect.
Awesome.
There you go.
I have a haunted mind.
Ooh, he said it. Nope, there you go.
It depends on the day. Amber, that was mean of you. Here, I'm always sweet.
Ideas are very original. I appreciated the Latin in reverse in the movie On the Wall, etc. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
The Latin in reverse was still, to this day, one of the creepiest things to hear.
Yeah, it was very creepy, and it did amp up the energy at Madison Seminary. I
A
remember
lot.
I was freaking there because that was
Oh, I
weird.
forgot.
I remember being in there like, ooh, that did change. Adam was making that
Literally
observation.
everything changed after that.
It's
Yeah, the
cool.
fruit was pretty fun.
Is that what Amber's
I
talking
think that's
about
what
now?
she's talking about. Yeah,
Or it's a cool theory that I might be smart. You need to be more clear, Amber.
I'll go with the fruit to spare you.
Okay. To see if it works. Yeah, and like I said, it dimmed a couple times,
Thank you, Kathy.
but it was very minor. So what I'm thinking, what we have to do is maybe not supply so much energy the next time that we do it, if we do it again, and see if that little bit less charge, a little less zinc and everything going through there to cause that chemical reaction to allow those electrons. So like maybe just 2 zinc and copper and go with that and see what that does, because the 4 is keeping that thing pretty bright.
Hey, Uncle Tony, you thinking about going to Greenville Manor in the future? I know if you are, you won't say.
That's funny that he would ask that and then say, if you are, you won't say. That's hilarious, because he knows. If we say no, then he'll know that we're not, but if we don't say anything, then he'll think, well, they might be, or they are.
Next question.
There
you go.
Thank you, Amber. I love you too. I'm going to hug you someday. I swear, that's my goal in life. And then, so Kathy's going to send us some ideas.
Yes.
Excellent.
So, yeah. Any more questions, continue to send them our way. Thank you to anyone who's sent stars. Those actually help us out with keeping the lights on at the old RU Media Network. So we definitely appreciate that. Oh, let's see. I know nothing. You're right, you know nothing.
Oh, man. That's my mommy calling me.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have to text her. Mom, I'm doing a show right now, Mom.
We're doing a Q&A. Where's my meatloaf?
Exactly.
I asked for my meatloaf after the Q&A.
I'm like, what's that? I don't even remember. My brain's mush all the time. That dude with the curly hair, skinny, the movie. He's like, gosh.
Oh, Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Deep cuts, man.
Deep cuts.
Uh-oh. My special's in here. She's got my last name. Where's that one?
I have a feeling she likes you a little better than me, and I don't really care for that.
I know it's questionable.
Right. Because sometimes I get a little upset the way you talk to our wife. I don't really care. I don't really care for your attitude some days.
I have to admit, Eric, when we were filming the other weekend, how we had Buffalo Wild Wings like twice in a row.
Yeah.
Mara and I have had it since then.
Uh-oh. It wasn't as good, was it?
Probably 5 times.
Wasn't as good, though.
It wasn't as good because you weren't there.
Right. I'm glad to hear you say that.
She just has to walk out here and say something about it, but she won't because she's back there.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, Mara.
That's right. Mara, what did you think of our episode? This is the ultimate test for me because whenever I edit anything, she is it's always constructive criticism. I'll give her that.
Yeah, but she said to have some time to think about it.
Yeah. So now that Mara has had time to think about it, you can keep the dogs quiet all you need to. That's not going to keep you from typing.
Don't talk to our wife like that.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Tony.
That chili cheese dip tastes so much better coming off of your index finger, buddy.
Yeah, could you imagine as I'm doing that, Tony, that song Reunited is playing?
Reunited and it feels so good.
That's what I envision. I hope that's not weird for everyone listening.
It turns into a really weird paranormal equipment commercial or something.
Oh, yeah. Weird or romantic, whichever. I don't know.
recreate one of those romantic novel covers with a Pandora in one hand and a Jeff box in the other.
Mm-hmm. Those Jeff boxes are pretty amazing.
Yes, they are. My goodness.
Someday I'll just have to talk Jeff into making one for free for me. I know he will because he loves me and all.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you about, if we're going to talk about my hole, it never gets filled in, Tommy. Never.
This chair's noisy.
Eric is having a time.
Yes, I was. I was sitting on my foot trying to be a little taller. You know, it makes me look skinny.
I love how he tries to be like me.
As long as it's not Lionel Richie. Do not commit blasphemy, Amber.
You leave Lionel alone.
That's right. That's blasphemy. We don't like that. No one does. And everybody knows that Lionel Richie's awesome. So if you want to cause like some big argument, we'll do that later.
Let me see. Hold on a second, y'all. Gonna try to pull something up. Can you still hear me, Eric?
No, your voice is like, butter and angels.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, let's see. Trying to pull everything up here.
Yep, dead air.
Yeah, because I love it. My time in radio has made me love dead air so much.
Yes, Tommy Gill. I was also thinking of comparing his voice to Sugar and Bacon. I don't know. I like those things. There's got to be some form of heaven where Dave's voice is just all you hear. There's got to be.
Where are we at? Yeah.
I'm at my house and I'm kind of sitting here. Oh,
Aha.
there we are.
Did that do something? Hey, it did something.
I recognize those guys.
Let's see. Hey, so there's that pretty picture for FC Icon Part D.
Yeah. Yep. I recognize some of those folks.
So got Kalani.
Yeah, my brother sent me a like a Facebook post or something, and he goes, "Hey, have you ever heard of this guy?" And then I sent this back to him, and I said, "Yeah, I might have heard of him."
Yes.
So I thought that was pretty funny that he's like, "Yeah, he's in West Virginia." Anytime something paranormal happens in West Virginia, the entire state, it doesn't matter if it's
gotta know about it.
It could be on the border of PA, but it's in West Virginia, so he'll send it to me. I'm like, thank you.
Okay, let's see here. So our guests include me and Eric, of course, our Haunted Minds and Resident Undead, and Resident Undead's own Adam Kimmel and Chris Musgrove. It's gonna be a boys' weekend. It's gonna be a boys' weekend, Eric.
No, you know how I feel about that.
Yep. Then we've got CJ. I can't remember how to say it. Is it Faison?
Yeah.
Okay, CJ Faison.
Mm-hmm.
Kalani Smith.
How you doing?
Of TikTok fame. Then we've got Chris Williams.
How you doing?
From Ghost Hunters International. Was she on Ghost Hunters International? Yeah, Ghost Hunters International.
And Ghost Hunters. Yep.
Especially recently with the old Ghost Hunters taps folks coming back.
I was just thinking of the original. I haven't watched the new Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
Well, not digging. I wasn't digging them a while back.
The new Ghost Hunters is the old Ghost Hunters again.
Okay. So, but like
the other new Ghost Hunters, we don't like to talk about.
Well, you could say factual things like they're unemployed, right?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
But anyway, and our final guest from, let's see, Destination Truth, Haunted Highways or something like that, I think it was. Fact or Fake Paranormal Files,
Uh-huh.
Jael DePardo,
Mm-hmm.
which will be lovely.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, now how do I stop doing what I'm doing? Let's see.
That's a really cool looking banner. Addie made that, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. And of course, supporting Blue Star Mothers of America.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Part of the proceeds are going to the Blue Star Mothers of America, and part of them are going to go toward fixing the roof, I believe, at FCI.
Yeah, we
There
desperately need that.
are some spots that need replacing.
Yeah, that if we want it to be here for future generations, we're gonna have to take care of it.
Yes. Let's see. Amber says, "See you guys there." We go to Hanuman. There may be a raffle basket with some Our Haunted Minds gear in it, but I'm going to try my best to get some kind of stuff.
Yep. Uh, I'm glad that Amber asked that because I hadn't even thought of it, and we probably should have. Well, you probably were working on it and didn't tell me. You like to do that.
Hey, but I could also forget and not tell you too.
Yeah,
So
that's true. It totally slipped my mind. We should have stuff there.
absolutely, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Yes.
I could have said that too, but I didn't. Huh?
Hello, Deanna.
Hey, Deanna. Long time. Hey, it's been a long time. Hope you've been well. Yeah,
Okay.
Amber knows Deanna.
Well, is there anything else that we want to cover when it comes to the series in general or FCI? Anything you can think of, Eric?
No, I mean, I love that Kathy's gonna send us some ideas. But coming up, oh geez, I don't know. I think we have some ideas to make our videos come out maybe a little cleaner, a little quicker. Investigation wise, I like what we do. I don't know if we'll try more new stuff. I love that part of it. I love being able to do different things and have different people get involved with us. Yep. It really helps to spice it up because you can really in an investigation. I put myself in the place of the spirit or the entity of the consciousness that's there.
Night, Peggy.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Peggy. I put myself in their position. If you're just standing there asking these dull questions like, what's your favorite color? What's your name? That stuff gets boring. I feel like if you're approaching it differently, slightly differently, maybe making it more interesting for them to want to come talk to you, that you're going to get more interesting results. So I like what we're doing in that direction. And, moving forward, things might tweak a little bit here and there. So
yep.
just because we want to keep it fresh.
Yeah. And the good thing about Our Haunted Minds is Our Haunted Minds is like a Resident Undead spinoff. So we're able to pull from the lore, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, while we can still call back to the original series of Resident Undead, we are able to do things that we just don't have the time to do on Resident Undead. That's where all these cool experiments and stuff come from. Because obviously we have a good system with RU, but now we get to play a lot more. We get to expand on it a lot more and throw in these different curveballs to see what the reaction is going to be from whatever spirits may be around us. So it's a pretty cool show, in my opinion. I may be biased.
I think it's exactly what you said. That's what it stemmed from. We had all these ideas, and we have this set format for Resident Undead, and we don't have the time to kind of try and add in this and that and this and that. Whereas Our Haunted Minds is just it's an omelet. Throw whatever you want in there and see what tastes good.
All of it.
Yeah,
that's what tastes good. All of
it. Yeah, I don't know what to add, but we do have something some really cool things in the works, interesting ideas coming up. Dave and I are discussing them currently. Lots and lots and lots of interesting stuff coming in the next episodes headed out.
So, if we have no other questions, I don't see any more. Like I said at the beginning of this, super proud of this episode. Eric, you did a fantastic job on the edit as usual.
Thank you. You did a fantastic job of investigating.
Hey,
and
I
review.
try. I definitely try. But I really feel like Our Haunted Minds is laying a track of its own when it comes to the paranormal and what people are watching. So with some of the ideas we've already talked about, and things will change up a little bit. Things are going to get a little bit more wild as we go along.
I'm a little scared too.
Yeah, it could be scary at points, but we have to be able to push the envelope when it comes to the research.
Yep.
So you guys are going to be able to see that here shortly. And I think we're going to finish out the year and start 2023 very, very strong for both Resident Undead and Our Haunted Minds. So just be on the lookout for everything. We'll post everything as we know it and as we have the ability to update everyone. Thank you all so much for watching the episode. We'll put it up on our YouTube shortly. I forget when we said, but
I think we said Tuesday.
Yeah, so before FCI Con.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the Tuesday before FCI Con, the episode will go live on our YouTube channel. We would appreciate it if you went over to our YouTube channel, Our Haunted Minds and RU Media Network. Give those both a subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we upload our latest videos. Thank you for following everything RU Media Network. Building this has been such a fun period of time. And Eric has been right there along with me. So is Adam and Becca and pretty much everyone, our shows that have been around since the beginning. Thank all of you. Thank everyone who continues to come on here every week and watch our live shows, follows our episodes, follows our lives when we do them on locations, all of that stuff. So from the bottom of our hearts, we cannot thank you enough.
Yes, thank you, everybody. We appreciate all the support, and that's why we do the videos. We do them for everybody, because it doesn't do us any good to go out and film and just hoard the footage to ourselves. We want to make sure that we raise awareness and continue to help support awesome places like Fairfield County Infirmary, and hopefully help validate some of the experiences that you've had as well.
So with that, we have been Dave and Eric from Our Haunted Minds, from the RU Media Network, from Resident Undead.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Eric McGill.
And I'm David Woolever.
And we are paranormal investigators welcoming you to join us as we put new theories to the test and attempt to explain strange phenomena. We invite you on a journey that will give you a glimpse into our haunted minds.